Wow, what a month June has been. Summer Game Fest just came and gone in an instant. What a week that was, though. My goodness, there was so many announcements, so many games that came out of Summer Games Fest and all of the other showcases and directs, and there was even a Nintendo Direct that happened not too long ago as well. And oh my goodness, there's so many games, too many games. I don't have enough time to play them all. Oh my gosh, not enough time in the world to play half of these games, or barely like a quarter of them. I'm don't know why I'm putting numbers on it, but my goodness, there is a plethora of games to get through. But you know what? Today, in this episode, I am going to be talking to you about some of the games that I'm excited to play, that I have wishlisted, and just the games that had me, that little bit excited to play games again. Or just to play more games in general. So I thought this is a great month to put out the Summer Game Fest wrap up. I'm not going to talk about everything that came out of all of the showcases. I'm just going to be sort of picking and choosing the ones that stood out to me the most. And I'll also be mentioning the ones that I've played demos for, because of course, the weekend after Summer Game Fest ended, Steam Next Fest started. So lots of demos were released during that time. But yeah, I'll mention some of the demos that I've played at the same time. However, what I might end up doing is I might end up giving you all a separate a separate episode on my Steam Next Fest demo experience. So I can go through all those with you then. But for today, let's get into some of the games that I am really looking forward to from all of the different announcements that came out of Summer Games Fest weekend or week. And we'll start off with the main event, which was Summer Games Fest itself. No, like bit of a shocker, but no surprise technically, that Lego Horizon Adventures was announced here instead of at the State of Play. I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't actually played any of the Horizon games on the PlayStation, so and I love all of the Lego games that came out, like years ago. I think majority of the Lego games I've played have been on the PS3. And they have been so much fun to play through. So Lego Horizon Adventures, I am very much looking forward to playing, and it might also sort of give me a step into the world of Horizon, like the Horizon games and the world of Horizon. I mean, I do own Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't touched it though, so I'm a little bit intimidated by jumping into it. So the fact that there is a Lego version of that particular world coming to gaming consoles and PC soon has definitely made me a bit more interested in playing a Horizon game. So maybe after playing Lego Horizon Adventures, it'll probably put my foot into the door of playing Horizon Zero Dawn at some point. And I know a lot of people have said that it's a great game and that I should at least check it out. And I do own it, so I will get into it at some point. But yeah, I think Lego Horizon Adventures is going to be a great place to begin with in terms of getting into that series. Another announcement that had me kind of a little bit hyped was the Harry Potter Quidditch game. It's probably one of the only sports games that was announced, but it's more of a fictional sport, I suppose. I know everybody has their thoughts and opinions about the Harry Potter franchise itself. For me, and I won't get into it too much, but I grew up on Harry Potter. I grew up on the books. I grew up on the movies. I've played the Lego Harry Potter games. I've experienced a lot of Harry Potter. I've like Harry Potter related events and experiences. I've been to the London studios where they filmed a lot of the Harry Potter films, so the film sets that were there, and I was very excited to be there. I've even done location walks around London for Harry Potter fans, and I really enjoyed all of that aspect of my travels and my experiences. So Harry Potter is definitely a vital part of me growing up, and it's also kind of like a world of wonderment and just like imagination, I suppose. And it's kind of where a little bit of my nerdiness kind of came out as well, especially considering that when it did come out, especially the movies more so, I was in high school at the time. So it was kind of, I've had a hard time trying to find a place where I belonged, essentially. And I think Harry Potter, the films, really got me to sort of branch out with and make more sort of new friends in regards to like the Harry Potter franchise. So Harry Potter is definitely a part of me, and I am a very proud Hufflepuff. And no one can tell me otherwise. Everybody already can see how much of a Hufflepuff I am. Yes, I love Harry Potter. The Quidditch game that's been announced sounds really interesting. It looks really cool. I'm a little hesitant on playing it, only more so because of like just the gameplay itself. I think I need a bit more information, maybe another gameplay trailer or something like that. That'll maybe cement it for me. I am also a lover of demos, so if there is a demo for this game at some point, I will 100% try it out and see if it is going to be for me. But there has been a Quidditch game in the past. I never played it though, so this will be an interesting way to jump into that side of things. And I've really been curious about Quidditch, the sport in general anyway, so it'd be nice to see how it actually plays out when you are playing the sport in video game form, I suppose. But it'll probably be the closest that I'll ever get to actually playing Quidditch. So that was definitely an announcement that I'm really looking forward to. So Neva, I'm not quite sure how everybody else is pronouncing it, but that one I'm really looking forward to checking out. And it's been on my wish list for quite some time, to be honest. Especially considering that it was announced, I think it was announced like last year. Sometime last year during, I think around this time of year as well. I think it was during Summer Games Fest last year. Yeah, I am hugely looking forward to seeing Never. It's coming from Devolver Digital, and it just looks really pretty. And the one thing that I hadn't accounted for, that I didn't realize, but during the announcement trailer, and this one had gameplay in it as well, some gameplay footage, and it involves some combat. And it's something that I wasn't expecting, considering that the developers that are creating Never are also the developers from Greece, or Gris, however you want to pronounce it. And that one didn't have any kind of combat. It was just more so platforming and puzzle work. Whereas this one is pretty much going to be a platformer with some combat elements to it, which is really interesting. So, but I know for a fact that this is also going to be very much a tearjerker. It's going to be very, very hitting you in the feels type of game. But I am here for it. It's going to tell a beautiful story, I'm sure. So I'm really looking forward to checking out Never. There were a few others from the Summer Games Fest that I'm kind of maybe thinking about. And that's Wonder Stop, which I have wishlisted. Deer and Boy, also another game that I've wishlisted. Power Rangers Rita's Rewind looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I have played TNMT. Which one was the names? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Oh my goodness, what was the name of it? Hold on. Shredder's Revenge. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge was a game that I played when it released, and I played it on Xbox through Game Pass, and I really enjoyed that game. It was so much fun. I played it with friends, and we managed to go through the whole story, and we beat the whole story. It's just a really fun beat 'em up game. So I'm gonna assume that Power Rangers Reader's Rewind is going to be similar, in that sort of vein, where you can, play with friends and just do just a beat 'em up with Power Ranger characters, and with the OG Power Ranger characters, mind you. That is the era of Power Rangers that I grew up on. The first season of Power Rangers, they're the best Power Rangers in my opinion. And yeah, I might play that one. It looks interesting, so I might be keen to check it out. Moving out of Summer Games Fest and going into, I think it was Day of the Devs. There was a lot that came out of Day of the Devs, to be honest, and there's some of them I did play. I did play demos for. Simpler Times was the first thing that came out of Day of the Devs, and I think it was like the pre-show trailer that everybody kind of missed, maybe. But Simpler Times is really sweet and wholesome. I've played the demo for it. It's actually really nice and cozy. So it's definitely worth checking out. Another one that I am kind of looking forward to is Koira, which is a narrative, and it looks very interesting to me. So I am definitely looking into potentially picking that one up at some point. More from Day of the Devs, While Waiting. While Waiting is one that I did not expect for me to even think about wanting to buy. And I've played the demo to it as well. It is quite funny. It's very chaotic. And it's essentially a game about waiting. That's what it says in the title. So you're getting what it says on the box. And it's just funny and just, yeah, very entertaining. There's a little bit of a puzzle element to it where you're trying to do things in each level before you continue on and pass through that level. But it's kind of timed as well. So because you're waiting for something to happen, in the meantime, you're doing something else. So, for instance, one of them was, waiting for the traffic to clear, waiting for the traffic to move. And so you have the opportunity, you're sort of you're in the car at first, then you can wind down the window, or you can open the door and get out of the car. You can walk around outside. The other side of the road is clear, but there's still traffic. There's still cars passing through on the opposite side. There's little ducklings in the middle strip, the grass strip, and you have to get one of the objectives is to get those ducklings across to the other side of the road to its mother duck, and you have to do it You have to do it in the allotted time that you have, but then you've got cars coming at you, so you have to be very careful. And if you get hit by the car, you have to start again from the middle strip, and it's just all sorts of chaos, and it is hilarious. I would highly recommend checking out while waiting if you can. I'm not quite sure if the demo's still up, but it would be worth it just to chuck it onto your wish list and check out the announcement trailer for this game because it just looks hilarious. It's coming to PC. I believe it is also going to be coming to the to mobile devices, so to Apple Arcade and Google Play most likely. So you can actually play this while you're waiting for other things to be done, like if you're waiting for your washing to finish in the machine, or if you're waiting for something to cook, and you can play these games. So it's actually quite hilarious, and I love the concept of it. So definitely worth checking out while waiting. Another one that I'm really looking forward to is a game called After Love EP. And it's a narrative interactive story, a visual novel. It looks really nice. It's got a lot of feels to it. It's another feels game. The story looks like it's definitely gonna most likely make me cry. But I think it has a really beautiful message as well. It's a story about grief and music as well. There's a bit of a rhythm game sort of within this story, and the art style is hand drawn, so it's actually quite unique and cute, kind of anime-ish, but not quite. But I do like it, and it's by Pixelnesia, published by Fellow Traveler, and yeah, it's set in Jakarta, Indonesia, and it's really sweet. It's a really sweet story, and I love the look of it. It's coming to consoles and to PC later this year by the sounds of things. If you are really interested in checking it out, the demo is available to download, so please go check out Afterlove EP if you are into the story-rich narrative visual novel style games. I would highly recommend you check it out. So after that, the Devolver Digital showcase happened. Not a lot. There wasn't a lot shown there. It was a very short showcase. So there's not really anything in there for me specifically. However, I will say they do have a new DLC available for Cult of the Lamb, which is called the Unholy Alliance, which allows you to play local co-op with friends. So you can have an extra cult buddy to play with you. I own the game, but I haven't actually put it into play. I do want to get around to playing it at some point, but I'm not sure when that some point will be. So currently sitting in the backlog, but it will be played maybe in the near future. We'll see. We're going to jump out of all of those, and we're going to go into the biggest and probably my favorite showcases of the Summer Game Fest weekend, and that's the Wholesome Direct. The Wholesome Direct is my cup of tea. It is my feel-good sort of cozy games that I know and love. I have been following the Wholesome Games team, I suppose, for the last couple of years since I got into the gaming sphere, and I have to say the amount of love and attention that Wholesome Games puts into their direct, it's amazing, and it's just like a big cozy cuddle of a direct with all these amazing and, cozy games, and I love it. There's a lot from this direct that I am very much looking forward to. So, for those of you who are interested in checking out all of the games that were announced, and there were a lot. They announced 70 different games in this one direct. So I'm not going to be listing all of them because not all of them, pass my. They're not all on my list. They're not all my type of game, but I'm sure there is something in there for everyone. So I would highly recommend going to the wholesomegames.com, so Wholesome Games website, and just check out the list there. They have it all alphabetized, and they've got links to every single game, either to the developer's website or the game's Steam store page. So definitely go to the Wholesome Games website to check out all of the games that came out of the 2024 Wholesome Direct. Very much appreciated if you do. Some of the games that I'm really looking forward to from the Wholesome Direct announcements. Tiny Bookshop. I played a little bit of it. I played a little bit of the demo. It's very cute. The art style is really nice. You're managing a little trailer that's been turned into a bookshop. And and then you're just sort of going town to town, selling your books, and you have to see what the customers prefer in terms of genres of books. You have to buy more stock to be able to sell, and you get to decorate your tiny bookshop. And it's just, it's really cute, and you get to meet people along the way. Tiny Bookshop it looks really cute and wholesome and cozy, so definitely worth checking out. Another game that I'm really looking forward to is a game called Rooster. Now, this one I didn't think that I would be interested in, but the more I saw the announcement trailer, the more I was very intrigued. And it's essentially a game about the animals from the Chinese zodiac calendar, which is really, really cool. And Rooster is one of those animals. It is a story-rich point-and-click game, and it looks like it's going to be really cute. You're going to be interacting with all of the different zodiac animals that to create food, to help take care of building structures, or doing all sorts of different things, and crafting and cooking, and there's like a little bit of hidden objects to find, and it just looks really nice. And the art style, by the looks of it, is a watercolor art style, hand drawn, looks really pretty. I think I am very much looking forward to checking out Rooster. And it's being developed and published by Sticky Brain Studios. So please go show them some love. It looks like it's coming out in 2025, but there has not been an actual release date being announced just yet. So it's still in the works. Hopefully they'll bring out a demo for it in the next Steam Next Fest, potentially, which will be usually around the September time, I think. I'm really looking forward to checking out Rooster, so that is definitely on my wish list. Another one that I might check out, I'm not 100% sure, but it's on my wish list, and that's Crab God. I haven't gotten around to playing the demo for it. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do that at some point soon, but I'm not sure that my poor little old PC is going to be able to handle the graphics in that game, because apparently there's a minimum requirement for graphics, and I've got a very old graphics card, unfortunately, so I'm not sure how well my PC will be able to handle Crab God, but it looks really cute, looks really interesting. Might check it out at some point, but if not, then that's fine. There might be people out there who will be very much interested in Crab God. It just looks really, really stylistically interesting. It's a strategy side scroller game. Apparently, it's a roguelike, and it's a single player. So you're under the sea, no pun intended, or intended, however you want to take it. And you're just making a little crab colony and just restoring and protecting the coral reefs and making like just cleaning up and making a difference in the sea, and it just looks really pretty. And I can see why it has a minimum requirement for graphics, because it just looks very vibrant and just everything just pops. So it looks really cool. Definitely got that on the wish list. So maybe if I ever upgrade my PC, that'll be a game I'll want to play at some point. What else have we got here? So there's been a few other games that I'm really looking forward to. Lost and Found Co. 100% on the wish list. Gonna buy it definitely day one. Lost and Found Co. is a hidden objects game. And it's not just like your general everyday hidden objects game. This is such a cute art style. It's very cartoony. There's an actual overarching story to it as well, which I wasn't expecting. And it's really cute and it's got really good humor. The art style is gorgeous. It just keeps me smiling every time I see any kind of like scenery from it. The demo is also available if you would like to check it out. Lost and Found Co. is a lot of fun. And you also get to decorate your office, which is really cool. Like, it's not something you would actually expect to do, you know? It's very wholesome, very cozy. I would highly recommend you check out Lost and Found Co. if you like hidden object-based games. And I think there's also a little bit of there's a photo mode in this game as well. But the one thing I will say, the amount, this is essentially kind of like a Where's Waldo sort of a picture that you're going to see. Everything you click on is interactable. It moves, it makes a sound effect, and it's like there are so many little bits and there is so much going on in one picture that you may have a hard time finding some things. So it might take you a little bit longer to find certain objects while you're in the level. But overall, it's actually a really amazing looking game. It looks like it's also going to have some side quests, sort of like missions for you to play. And it just looks adorable and I love it. And I am really looking forward to playing the full game of Lost and Found Co. So definitely go check that out. It is being made and published by Bit Egg Inc. So go check them out. Another game that I'm also kind of looking forward to is Little Lands. Little Lands looks adorable. It's a little action adventure game. It's sandboxy. I will admit I'm not huge on the sandbox style of gaming. However, depending on what you end up doing in the game, it might still interest me a little bit more. It kind of has a very, and I hate to say this, I only say it because this is me. It's coming from me, but it has a Link's Awakening, the Switch version, kind of a feel in terms of its art style. It's a very sort of a top-down looking game where you're adventuring through different areas and biomes, and it looks really cute. And there are things that you're going to be doing in there that might link back to Link's Awakening, and but I feel like I might enjoy this more than I did that particular game. So Little Ants is on my wish list, but there is no release date announced yet. So just keeping it on the wish list for now. Another game that I absolutely love, and it's already out, but this particular announcement that came out in the Wholesome Direct is the DLC update for Usagi Shima. And oh my goodness, I love this little game. I've been playing it on my phone ever since it was released. I like jumping into it every now and then just to see how my little bunny friends are going. It's like you get to create a little sort of like a resort refuge for all these different cute little rabbits that come and enjoy their time and relax. The update is a beach update. There's like a lot more decorations that you can add to your beaches. It sort of updates different activities your bunnies can play, extra little stalls and stuff. So I absolutely love this game, and it's so cute. And they've even got their own little Yeti merch going for them, and I'm very, very close to buying the pin and t-shirt from the Yeti store to Usagi Shima. It is it's the cutest game ever that you can take with you wherever you go, and I love it so much. Yeah, it's kind of akin to the Neko Atsume game. So if you've played that, then Usagi Shima is definitely up your alley, except instead of cats, it's bunnies. So yeah, I'm really loving Usagi Shima at the moment. Another one that I'm really looking forward to that is out at the moment. It is out now, and it is Rolling Hills. It's already been released, but they're doing an extra little, just like a little spotlight on the game itself, so to let you all know that it is out and it is available to play. It's a cute little droid who looks after and runs a little sushi shop, sushi restaurants, and you're out there and you're essentially, just, foraging and cooking. It's a little simulation where you're looking after this little shop, this sushi shop, serving customers, and I love the look of it. So I'm definitely going to be, at some point, going to be picking this particular game up. I'm really looking forward to it. It looks so cute. But yeah, it is out now, and there's, they've already had a couple of updates for the game itself. All these different recipes. You can decorate the restaurant as well to your liking. And yeah, it looks so cozy and wholesome, and I love it. So Rolling Hills, definitely on the list to play as well. Another one that came out of Wholesome Direct is a game called Spilled. Now, Spilled, I played the demo for this, but they've made an announcement on Spilled for, I think it was like a graphics update announcement, which is pretty cool. And essentially what you are doing is you control a boat that goes around and cleans up the waters of oil spills, and you go around and you clean up the cliff faces. You might find some animals that are trapped in like the oil spill, so you go to rescue them. You're also cleaning up any rubbish that might be in the waters as well, so you'll be able to upgrade your little boat with extra different attachments that pushes all the like the recyclables and all the rubbish into areas where you'll be able to get money, and with that money you can use to upgrade your boat to clean up the waters even more, which is really cool. So definitely, and it sort of hit my kind of my environmentalist side of me when I played the demo to this game. So when I played it, though, it didn't have the graphics update, so I played it with when it was originally came. I think it was like last year before they had the graphics update, but it was still really good. So I really did enjoy it. But yeah, that one is currently does not have a release date either. But I am really looking forward to when that gets a full release. So that is Spilled by Lent, who are the developers of that particular game. Another game that I'm really looking forward to, which is also going to be a Feels game, is Pine: A Story of Loss. And this one is a story-rich visual novel. It is a very emotional story, and there's a romantic story. It's essentially about a man who has lost his wife, so he's going through some like his stages of grief, and yeah, but while he's going through that, he's looking after his estate essentially. So he's doing the gardening, he's going down chopping down wood, he's cutting grass to make his to repair his roof. So he's drying grass for the roof, and we have little flashbacks of memories with him and his wife, and it's really, really sweet, but it's also very sad at the same time. And yeah, it's definitely a game that's really going to hit you in the feels. But I am very much looking forward to playing Pine: A Story of Loss. It is on my wish list. It is made by the developers at Made Up Games, being published by Fellow Traveller. But yeah, really looking forward to checking out Pine: A Story of Loss. Man, there is so many games that came out of the Wholesome Direct. Another one that I have played the demo for and I am highly anticipating is Nom Nom Cozy Forest Cafe, and it is coming to all different platforms, including mobile. But I feel like I'm going to be playing this one on the PC. It looks adorable. You're essentially managing a little cafe. You get to decorate it. You're making the different drinks that you'll be serving, including bubble teas. You also serve cookies. You get to renovate and decorate your cafe the way you want to be very wholesome and cozy. And essentially, you're serving anthropomorphic animals who come in and buy the food and drink that you sell at your cafe, which is really cute. So I am going to be playing this one when this is released for sure. Very adorable looking game. And yeah, it's coming to all consoles. It's coming to PC. It's coming to mobile. I wonder if it's on mobile, it'll definitely have ads on it for sure. But assuming that if you make a donation or if you pay for it, then you won't have to worry about ads, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it just looks like a fun time, and I can't wait to check it out. There's a few others in here that I could there are a couple in here that I've already mentioned because they were in the Day of the Devs showcase, While Waiting, and I think was Tiny Bookshop another one. Oh, that's this one here. Tiny Lands 2 is on my wish list. I've started playing the first one on Switch. I came across it a few days ago at the time of recording, and yeah, it just looks really cute, and it's another hidden objects game, so kind of similar but not really to Lost and Found Co. Tiny Lands 2 is it's more of a hidden objects game, but it's more so a find the difference. Okay, let me rephrase it. Tiny Lands is a find the difference game, not a hidden objects game. Although there are times where it is a little bit difficult to find some of these things that you're trying to find the differences to. So it sort of turns into a hidden objects game at the same time. But yeah, Tiny Lands 2 is coming soon. and it's coming to all platforms apparently next year. I've been playing number 1 to sort of get myself into the headspace of getting into number 2, so we'll see how that goes. I've also checked out Tukoni Forest Keepers, which is a really cute little narrative, a little adventure game, and it's a point and click puzzle. It's very cute. The art style looks like it's sort of like they've cut. It's like colored pencil, hand drawn sort of an art style. It's very adorable. I like the look of it. So yeah, definitely look into Tukoni Forest Keepers. I've got Tiny Cars on my wish list. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Just like little itty bitty cars driving around, everyday household sized, furniture. So that looks like it's going to be good fun. Undusted Letters from the Past. I've checked the demo out for that one as well. It's actually really nice, very chill, and you're essentially just there cleaning objects for people and helping people back into that sort of stuff. So that's a really cool one too. Wax Heads is on my wish list, and that's essentially you are managing a vinyl shop, and you're there recommending different albums and artists to customers who come in asking for suggestions, or they might say, I'm looking for this particular album, so you have to go find it. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good time. So that's also on the wish list. Man, there is so much, but there are games in here that didn't really, like, they all look great. Don't get me wrong. All of the 70 games that were announced at the Wholesome Direct, they all look really cute and wholesome, but they're not all for me. There are some games in here that look great, but then as soon as they mention a certain style of game, and I'm just like, okay, no, I'm not my thing. Definitely not going to play that. But honestly, if there is a demo for any and all of them, it is worth checking out regardless. I would highly recommend, if you find a game in the list of games from the Wholesome Direct, if they have a demo for it, download it and play it and see if it's for you. That is the only way you're going to find out whether or not you're going to like that game. Afterlove EP was also at the Wholesome Direct, and I really enjoyed it, and I've already explained that one. Building Relationships. A silly adventure game about a house on a date. What a tagline. I've played the demo for this. Go check it out, people. It is whimsical. It is hilarious. You're essentially a house tumbling around on this island resort looking for love. and there's like other structures. There are other objects that you come across, and it's very interesting and it's intriguing. This house also jumps around. It not only tumbles around to move, but also jumps and has like a dash button for it as well, which is really interesting. So yeah, Building Relationships. Take it literally. Building Relationships. Go and check it out, people. It is great. I think that's all I'm going to mention from the Wholesome Direct. There's just so much going on here. The list is, it does have an end to it, but it feels endless. So go check, like I said, go to wholesomegames.com and check out the list of games that were announced, and I'm sure there is something there for you. 100%. There's at least going to be one thing there for you. So please go check it out. All right, so we're going to go into just the last few things, and I'm also going to talk about some stuff that came out of the Nintendo Direct as well. All right, the last one that I'm going to mention that came out of Summer Games Fest is the women-led games showcase. And there was quite a few things that were repeated from the other showcases as well. but some here that I haven't already mentioned to you. Sunnyside looks really cool. It is a kind of like a life management sort of simulation game. Very kind of anime-ish. And yeah, you go looking for like a sea change essentially. You go and buy a farm. You have to build up the farm, grow your own crops, build your own house, and all that sort of stuff. You have to go into town and help people out and sell things and buy things so that you can manage your farm and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's just like a farm management sim, essentially. I played a little bit of the demo. Unfortunately, my computer, it cannot handle the graphics for that game. So it was kind of chugging along a little bit every time I tried to do something in the game. But it looks like it's a really interesting concept, really fun. So yeah, that's something to have a look into. Duck Detective. I bought this game. I haven't played it yet. I will eventually, but it's on the backlog. I will get around to playing it. Duck Detective is going to be a great one session sort of a game where we just sit down. It's fully voice acted, and it's just like it's a cute little detective game with anthropomorphic animals, and the duck is the protagonist of this story, and I love it. And I've played the demo for it already, so I'm already hooked by the story. the duck detective is addicted to bread. He has a bread addiction, and his relationship has failed because of his addiction. And it's hilarious. I love it so much. It's so quirky, and very entertaining. I'm definitely going to be playing this. I have it. It's in the backlog. It's definitely going to be played. So I would highly recommend you all check it out. I hope the developers bring out, similar iterations like a Duck Detective 2, 3, and beyond. These really nice sort of small stories. It'll be so much fun. I reckon it'll be a really great sort of a series if they continue to create more and more of these. What else in here? Star Stuff. Star Stuff is a great one. It's a puzzle game with a bit of coding involved, but it's very user friendly. I've been playing this game, since its release. It's really good. I've even played the demo, but I do have the full game thanks to the publishers. I really do appreciate them giving me a code for the game, and it's just so much fun. I don't mind. I like puzzle games, but I don't like puzzle games that are a bit too difficult to figure out. Star Stuff is good in a way that it's not too challenging, but it still makes you think. So you're essentially having to traverse your way around and fix up a factory that makes stars in a galaxy, and you just got to keep the place running, essentially. And you have to use droids to get things completed and traverse through the areas. And you have to program these droids to move from A to B or to pick up objects. There's lasers involved, and it's a really interesting and very cute and cozy puzzle game. I would definitely recommend checking out Star Stuff, if you can. I feel like it'd be a great game for the Switch, but I'm not sure if it will be coming to the Switch, to be honest. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out, at least on PC. So definitely go check out Star Stuff. A Star Named Eos was one that I played the demo of. Really, really nice looking graphics. It's a puzzle, sort of a hidden objects game, but it's also got a little bit of photography involved where you have to recreate certain scenes that the protagonist's mother has been sending in letters. So you have to try and replicate those scenes wherever you are. But there are some puzzles involved. So it means you need to be able to get certain objects to complete the task of taking the photo. You also need to complete the puzzles to get to like the camera or like other bits of objects that you need to put into the scene of the camera. And yeah, it's really pretty. It's very sort of exploration, casual style. And just the art style looks really nice as well. So definitely worth checking out the star named EOS. Highly recommend that. And that's pretty much it from the women-led games that I'm mostly looking forward to. I will also now mention the Nintendo Direct that happened most recently. Oh my goodness, the Nintendo Direct. Guys, there have been some announcements in there that I'm not overly excited about, but I've still got some sort of keen interest in it. I know that the first game that was announced on that in that Direct, Mario and Luigi Brothership. I've never played a Mario and Luigi game before. I own Mario and Luigi Dream Team Bros. I recently started playing it on the 3DS after this Nintendo Direct happened, when I found out there was a new Mario and Luigi game coming. So, and I had bought this game, I think last year, so January 2023, pre-owned on the 3DS, and it's just been sitting there. So I'm like, okay, this is a great time for me to break it out now, play the game, and see whether or not I like it, so that if I am interested in playing the new one, then I can go out and get it on the Switch. So far, it's not so bad. I've been going through mostly the tutorial aspect of the game, which has been really interesting. The dialogue's quite funny. It's an RPG based, sort of kind of similar to Paper Mario and Super Mario RPG from what I'm getting out of this particular Mario and Luigi game. And yeah, I feel like I might actually be keen on maybe picking up Mario and Luigi Brothership. So that's probably going to be that's on my radar at the moment. Super Mario Party Jamboree is also coming. I'm thinking about getting it. I'm not sure. I do like playing the Mario Party games. They're good fun. I did originally have the Super Mario Party, so the first one that came to Switch. I did originally have that. And then when Mario Party Superstars came out, I played that more than I did Super Mario Party, so I ended up trading in Super Mario Party for something else a while ago. But now this is the third Mario Party game that's coming to Switch, Super Mario Party Jamboree. Apparently there's going to be over 110 mini games in this particular game, where it supports up to 20 players online. That's nuts. That's crazy. It's coming on the 17th of October of this year. I'm a little hesitant on buying it. I'm not too sure. It's going to be a full price game. And recently, I just noticed the games are going up in price as well. The Nintendo Switch games are going up in price. I'm not happy about it. So they've gone up by $5. Not sure that, and being that this is going to be a full price game because it's a first party game, I'm not sure that I'm going to be getting it day one per se. I might wait until maybe, I don't know, maybe Black Friday sales might bring it down a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, it looks like it's going to be good fun. The fact that it's going to have so many like different mini games, old ones, new ones, and the fact that it's going to support up to 20 players, that's going to be interesting. But it's cool that they're doing that because it means that we're not just stuck with just the 4 main players from the base, like the actual main game that you're playing. You can just bring in more players to just play through mini games, and that's just as fun as playing the main board game. So yeah, it looks interesting. I'm just not sure that I'm day one on it. So we'll see how that goes. One that I wasn't expecting to be such a massive announcement for a lot of people. I'm not sure if this is necessarily a big announcement for Nintendo, but I feel like everybody who loves these games made it a big deal. And that's the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Man, I was watching the All In crew do their live reaction to this direct. The moment that Marvel vs. Capcom came up on screen, Eric lost his mind. Oh my goodness. And then preceding that, after the direct had finished, I think like within 24 hours of the direct being completed, I've seen many a reaction to this particular collection being announced, coming to the Switch. So many people are looking forward to this. To be honest, I've only ever played, and I don't think it's even in this collection, I've only ever played Marvel vs. Capcom on the PS3, and I do own it, and that one was actually quite fun. But to find out that there were so many other iterations in the past is insane. Like, it makes sense though that they would have been like the cabinet style games from back in the day. Apparently Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a big deal because it's never really been something that's come to consoles before. So I am very happy for all of the gamers out there who are very much into their fighting games, and the fact that they're also, big fans of the Marvel series. This looks really cool. I feel like I do like fighting games myself, so I might actually pick this one up, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. May not be day one for me, but I am keen on checking it out because there are characters in here that I would love to play as. So it'd be really cool, and especially with the X-Men. I'm currently going through my little phase of watching through all the original animated X-Men series, and I'm really loving it. So to be able to play as some of the X-Men characters in these games might be really fun too. So yeah, I'd be keen to check this out at some point. But I am very happy for everybody else who lost their minds when this got announced during the direct. So, happy for all of you amazing people out there. So Nintendo Switch Sports also got an update. Who knew that this thing was still alive and being supported? They're adding basketball as a free update coming up this particular season. And that was something that came out of left field. No one was expecting this, to be honest. Neither was I when I was watching this direct. This was an interesting announcement. But it's nice that they're still supporting it, I suppose. There must be people out there who are still playing it. I would bet that that'd be a lot of families with kids and stuff that are probably playing Switch Sports. Basketball is one that I was not expecting. I don't think basketball was in the original Wii Sports. I don't think, from what I remember. But it's a cool sport to add into it, and of course they're also adding in some online multiplayer modes as well, which is really cool. So that's interesting. Of course, in the Nintendo Direct, Lego Horizon Adventures was also announced, and it was made a bit more of a big deal here than it was at Summer Games Fest, which is really cool. Yeah, and I think after all of that, Oh, and Disney Illusion Island's getting a free update as well. And it's called Mystery in Monoth. So that's a really cool DLC update that we're getting for Disney Illusion Island. I played through that game from start to finish, absolutely loved it. That's my first Metroidvania I've ever played. And yeah, I feel like at some point I will get around to going back and updating this game so that I can play through this DLC because it looks interesting. A little bit of detective work by the looks of things. So I think it's going to be good fun. Definitely looking forward to checking out the new DLC for Disney Illusion Island. And I would recommend definitely checking it out as well if you haven't played this game. If you're into Metroidvanias and you like Disney, why not give it a go? Like it's actually good fun. There's some good humor in there as well. The art style is amazing. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out Disney Illusion Island. We got another trailer. We got a release date trailer for Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I won't be buying this on Switch. I own it on 3DS now. So I will be playing it on my 3DS in its original form. But happy for those who will be checking out Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on Switch, which will be coming out, not pretty much this month. Probably by the time you listen to this, it'll probably be out. But yeah, happy for those who are going to be checking it out on Switch. But I'm going to be playing it on the 3DS, considering that I also need to save some money and not buy it twice. Funko Fusion got a gameplay trailer revealed here in the Direct, which was interesting. I knew that this game was coming. I just wasn't sure what to expect from it. Now that I've seen a gameplay trailer for Funko Fusion, I'm not 100% sold on purchasing it for myself, to be honest. And yeah, I'm not sure it's for me. It looks cool. I like the fact that they've got the pop vinyls animated. Like, I know that there's a little pop vinyl, like a Funko animated series somewhere. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix or if it's somewhere else. But it's pretty cool that that they're getting all these different IPs within the world of Funko and they're bringing it into the game. The one thing I will say that I liked about what they've shown in this trailer was the way you select the characters, and all the characters are still in their boxes in the character selection screen, which is really cool. So I really like that. That was a really good creative choice for that. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. I love Looney Tunes. I'm not 100% sold on the game itself, though. So I'm not sure that I'll be getting this one. I might need to see others play this to see whether or not it's something that I would want to pick up for myself. But, I mean, it's cool. It's got a few different variations of sports in it. And your favorite Looney Tune characters. So that's kind of cool as well. So, yeah, why not? Stray is coming to the Switch. Happy for those who have been waiting for Stray to come to the Switch. I've already played it on PlayStation from start to finish, and I'm very happy with it. It's a very good game. Will say though, if you are a cat person, you may not like the start of the game, at least, because it is a little bit, traumatizing, sort of, but it's still a really cool story. There's no dialogue at all. I mean, there's dialogue, but there's no voice acting, I should say. There's no voice acting. Just a lot of beeps and boops from droids and little robots and stuff. And of course, the meows coming from the cat that you play. It's a really cute game. It's very sort of, it's a journey. It's an adventure game. It's just very, a long forgotten Cyber City. It's a really cool game. Definitely worth checking out. I'm just kind of wondering how it's going to be running on the Switch though, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. yeah, Ace Attorney Investigations Collection got a official reveal trailer here at the Direct. And this one's going to be based on the character Miles Edgeworth. I haven't played any of the Ace Attorney games. I tried playing through, I think, the first one, the first Ace Attorney on PlayStation. And I've watched the anime also as well. I think I've watched the Phoenix Wright anime of Ace Attorney, which was really interesting. I really liked it. So yeah, this time we're getting the Miles Edgeworth side of things, and it looks interesting. I might be keen to check it out. I do like detective games, and this one looks like it's going to be more so on the legal proceedings side of things. So when you're in court and all that sort of stuff, but you still have to go out of your way to find clues and to be able to prosecute people. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. And I think that's really it for me from the Nintendo Direct specifically. Oh wait, how can I forget? Oh my goodness, Fulia. How dare I forget the biggest thing that came out of this Direct for me personally. But see, this is the problem with my brain. When things are out of sight, out of mind, I don't remember. But that shouldn't be the case with things that I'm very excited for. And yet, here I am. How dare I forget that Fairy Tail 2 is coming to the Switch. And I'm pretty sure it's also going to be coming to other consoles too. But Fairy Tail 2! Oh my goodness. I am much excited for Fairy Tail number 2 coming soon. Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. I loved playing through Fairy Tail, the first Fairy Tail, and I played it on Switch. I am very excited to play the second one, and this one is just going to be, by the looks of it, it's going to be just as awesome as the first one. It's apparently going to be playing through the Alvarez Empire arc from the Fairy Tail series, which I'm really looking forward to checking out. I've watched that anime from start to finish. I loved it so much. When I played the first game, I really enjoyed it. It's really good turn-based RPG. And then this looks like it's going to be really good too. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Oh my gosh, how could I have forgotten that Fairy Tail 2 is coming? But that won't be coming until later in the year, I think towards maybe the holiday season. And yeah, I think this one might be a day one for me, for sure. Fairy Tail 2, day one. 100% going to be looking forward to getting that game myself. And that's pretty much it from the Nintendo Direct that I'm excited for, or that I'm mildly interested in, at least. Yeah, that's pretty much everything from the Summer Games Fest that I'm kind of looking forward to. I know there are a few other showcases that I didn't specifically mention, like the Xbox showcase and a couple of other smaller ones, but I feel like those particular showcases weren't really aimed to me per se, so that's why not many of the games really resonated with me, so that's why I didn't really mention them here. But that is my wrap up of the Summer Games Fest deluge of announcements for games, essentially. I hope you enjoyed that. If there are any games that you're looking forward to, let me know. Like, what games are you looking forward to that came out of Summer Games Fest? Are they already out? Have you played demos for them? Tell me all the details. I'm very much looking forward to hearing from you about those. But yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Many Thoughts I Have. If you'd like to follow me on socials, you can find me at Foolish Fuji on X and Instagram. For video content, you can head over to youtube.com/foolishfuji. And for my live streams, twitch.tv/foolishfuji. All this and more will be on my website, foolishfuji.card.co. That's card with 2 R's. All of the info I just rolled off will be in the show notes. That's it from me. Remember to look after yourself and your mental health. And happy thinking, friends.